definition of life is having a nation where the child of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody. And I tell you, we don't have that country. And Muhammadu Buhari would dare not intimidate us in our own country, because no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is xQYWzQxD. Today I'm doing something different on my channel. I want to talk about something that is really dear to me and dear to a lot of Nigerians, and I'm talking about SARS. So SARS is a virus in Nigeria, okay, but not like what you think I'm talking about. So SARS is short for the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and it's a unit of the Nigerian police force that was formed in 1992. So it was created to actually fight robbery in Nigeria, but now it's just turned into like this group of thieves, honestly, and murderers and criminals who are backed up by government and who have no accountability whatsoever, and go ahead, like, go around kidnapping people, raping and killing, extorting people. There have been so many stories of people who were just detained by them for no cause, no reason at all. And so it became so bad, like this period, that Nigerians actually took it off of Twitter and took it to the streets. Now, why is this phenomenal? First of all, what you should know is that the SARS profiles Nigerian youths, especially people who have dreadlocks or who carry laptops, and it's almost as if the SARS mirrors the Nigerian society, because in the Nigerian society, if you have dreadlocks, you're seen as irresponsible, especially as a man. And it's almost as if the SARS also mirrors the society in a way that the Nigerian elders, let me call their names like that, we're so used to like people becoming doctors or lawyers or engineers and all of those, you know, like not basic jobs, but like jobs that have been there for such a long time, that actually having people who are creatives and influencers and going outside the 9-to-5 box and doing their own thing and working in business, it's almost like they're upset or something. So in a way, I do believe that SARS mirrors the society. I might be stretching a bit, but that's what I think, because it's those like mindsets that SARS are now using, and using their power to like kind of kill people. Anyways, so why am I talking about this? I'm talking about this because Nigerian youths have taken it off of Twitter, which they have been doing for like so many years, and the government has come out so many times to say, oh, it's been reformed or they're going to be disbanded or whatever. And even today they say it's been dissolved, but we all know that that's a lie. It's a lie of the devil, because we know that the IGP just said it was dissolved, but before it can be dissolved, one, the Nigerian president, who has not said anything till this day, by the way, well, he said he was shocked 2 days ago. I don't even know what that means. Like, people were protesting like minutes from where he works, and this man has been quiet. Like, literally, somebody tweeted, and so accurate, that the Nigerian president has been ghosting the youths. It shows the amount of ageism in Nigeria and the disrespect that the youth have, because in Nigeria it's almost like if you're a young person, you need to respect the elders, but like if the elders are not doing anything respectable, like protect the youth, you know. And as it is, 8 people were killed during protest, and this is the people that they said they've dissolved. You're dissolving someone, you're dissolving a unit, yet those people are still killing protesters, peaceful protesters, and the ones who haven't been killed, they have been harassed with like tear gas. And water, like different things. People are being beaten. They beat Aisha Yesufu, like beat her like as if they were beating a criminal, because why? She's protesting. Do you see why this is so important? Another thing why this is phenomenal is that Nigerians, and I'm putting myself on this table, we're cowards. Or for the most part, we've been cowards. There are a lot of things that don't go right in Nigeria. The government have not done Nigerians any way, shape or form good. But all we've done as a country and as this generation is talk about it on Twitter, talk on radio shows, you know, vent on social media, and that's where it's ended. Unlike our forefathers who like fought for independence, who went on the streets and they were ready to die, like we didn't have that vim. So the fact that Nigerians are actually taking the fight out of Twitter to the streets just makes it like all the more necessary why you should pay attention and be aware of what's happening, because it just means that it don't reach us for neck. And that's just Nigerian pidgin to say, like, we're literally tired of it, like we're fed up of it. A lot of people are really angry. A lot of people have lost their kids. A group of mothers like walked with us, the Nigerian, which is great, which is phenomenal, because a lot of the elders seemingly did not know what was happening, which is wild to me, because people's children have been like kidnapped and killed. And it's almost like in Nigeria, it doesn't really concern you until it comes to your doorstep. You don't need your child to be harassed or your child to be killed before you care about stuff like this. So I'm here to tell you a number of ways that you can be involved, because this fight is very necessary. The Nigerian government, they're trying to silence our voice. We will not be silenced. They're acting as if the youth is going to be tired. First of all, ASU is on strike, which is like a student union. So a lot of people are not even in school. That's one. Two, there are no jobs. So like the youth have all the time in the world. Like people, the worst thing, and I saw this tweet and it made so much sense. Like people are actually not fighting for the fact that there's no constant lights and there are no jobs and there's no food. People are dying of hunger. Like people haven't even started talking about that. Like we're just talking about, just let us be alive so that we can actually at least be managing ourselves. And you think that we're going to get tired? No, we're not going to get tired. The lies that you've been lying since 2017, okay, not you, the viewer, the government, they've been lying since, saying that it's been reformed, all lies. We don't believe it this time. Waiting for the president to come out and give an executive order and put it in writing.
Use this opportunity to say a word on the recent genuine concerns and agitations by Nigerians about the excessive use of force and, in some cases, extrajudicial killings and wrongful conduct by men of the Nigerian police force. The disbanding of SARS is only the first step in our commitment to extensive police reform in order to ensure that the primary duty of the police and other law enforcement agencies remains the protection of lives and livelihoods of our people.
And also, what is this madness about them saying that they're going to redeploy these SARS officials? They're criminals. Like they need to be put in jail. We need justice for the people who have been killed and murdered and raped, and like for the families also who are suffering like such tragic losses. Like they need justice. So yeah, that's not okay. And it's not okay for our president to be silent. It's almost like he doesn't care about, I mean, we knew that he didn't care about us, but don't make it that obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try, pretend, do something. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'm here to offer like things that you can do. So there are things that you can do to help the fight. For whatever reason, one witch from the village has reported Endsars on Twitter, and so because of that, Endsars can no longer trend on Twitter, which is ridiculous, because the Nigerian government is silencing the Nigerian media, and we need social media and we need international coverage as well. So if we're not getting something trending, then there's a problem. So now there's a new hashtag, and this hashtag is Sarsmustend. I'm gonna write it here so you can see it. So go on Twitter, say SARS must end. We need to get it trending. It's trending already in Nigeria, but we need to get it trending everywhere else. Protest if you can protest. Please be careful. Yes, in times like this when we're fighting for change, is inevitable. People are going to die. It's the unfortunate truth, but the fact still remains that if you're going to fight for change and like be ready, you need to be also ready to die for change. So I applaud everyone that is outside protesting. Like you guys, I'm so proud of my generation. Honestly, I'm so proud of my generation. I'm so proud of the women. A lot of women have been leading this fight. FK Abudu, like Kiki Morty, like Aisha Yasufu, like these women are role models for the children that are coming up, like the young girls. I'm happy that I'm like 2020 has been a lot, but also it's just shown like our resilience, and it's shown some of the things that we didn't even know that we had. Okay, so you can donate as well, because a lot of people are protesting. So if you're not able to protest, that's fine. Just send money, send care packages, send food, send water, send masks, power banks. I'm going to leave links down below where you can donate. I know that Flutterwave is collecting donations, and FK Abudu is also collecting donations. She got like how many millions on the first day, and she's been sending it to people who need hospital care, because a lot of people have been mistreated while protesting peacefully, mind you. She's also like been sent, like she's just been, the money is well accounted for. So you can send donations that way, you can send food, you can just be involved. Use your voice, please. Like, even if you have only one follower on Twitter, please just post SARS must end. You don't even have to be Nigerian. Honestly, you don't have to be Nigerian to care about this. The truth is, people are dying. There's serious police brutality, and maybe I'm talking in a half voice and it might seem like it's not serious, but it's actually serious. It's been ongoing for years. I remember having a friend who, like, we heard that she was missing, and like her family was looking for her, and all of a sudden, like 3 days after, they found her dead body. And now I'm just thinking, like, who knows, maybe it was SARS that killed her. Maybe another person that I know. Thankfully it hasn't happened to me personally, but you don't have to wait for it to happen to you. You don't have to wait for it to happen to your friend. You don't have to wait for it to happen to your family. You don't even have to be involved. You don't even have to be involved. You enjoy Nigerian culture one way or the other. You enjoy Nigerian songs. And even if you don't enjoy Nigerian songs, you're human. Fight for humanity. Fight for our lives. Fight for the Nigerian youth. We will not be silenced. The Nigerian government and the Nigerian elders, honestly, some Nigerian elders, and I'm using elders specifically because they like respect, but they don't do anything that is respectable. I'm seeing some people fighting for like stars, and my guy, maybe because they haven't killed your son or your daughter, maybe that's why. Or maybe they have paid you 1,000 naira that will finish before you get home, and you are selling your soul to the devil, because that's what you're doing if you're fighting for stars. That's all you're doing. You're not just really in, you know, everything we have to do in love. But mind you, Jesus stood up for stuff, okay? Don't allow religion to be a reason why you're keeping quiet. Please speak up, use your voice. Go on Twitter, tweet SARS must end. That's the new hashtag, because Endsars is no longer trending. Share your stories if you do have stories. I know FK Abudu is recording a podcast and she's getting people to send their stories in. Donate if you can. Send emails. There are people who have created like websites with like scripts, and you can just send to the senators in Lagos or wherever you stay, to their emails or text messages. Like, just do anything that you can. Obviously pray. I'm so glad that Limo Blaze went out on the streets of Lagos today with a group of people, and they did a prayer walk and they prayed over Nigeria.
We're in a time where intercession is going to go hand in hand with intervention. If you really pray effectively, you will get instruction. We're not saying what they are doing different from what we're doing. In fact, some of us are also going back there. You know, some of us are also part of that. But we're saying, as a church, if our people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and ask for mercy, God will heal our land. And we're repenting.
That is so phenomenal, because you cannot take the spiritual away. We need to apply pressure spiritually and physically. We need pressure everywhere. We're applying pressure, we're not stopping. SARS must end, SARS must go. They cannot deceive us and say it's being dissolved and they're going to redeploy them, because what is going to happen is that they will come as another name. It's like changing NEPA to PHCN, but at the end of the day, we're not getting light. The point is the same. So don't be deceived. We need it to end. My guy Buhari needs to come out and talk to us and give an executive order and bring justice, because we still need justice for all people that have died. I'm just going to put like something here to show like the things that we require from the government. And we're not ending. Protests again are starting tomorrow. Like, it's going hard. If you can organize protests in your city, even if you're outside Nigeria, please do. There's been a lot of people rallying around in diaspora, Nigerians in diaspora coming together and protesting and standing with our sisters and brothers in Nigeria. Don't be deceived because you're in another country thinking that, oh, it doesn't concern you. It concerns you. Anyways, that guy it's not even like a sports car, but it's okay. The point is, please lend your voice, do something, whatever it is that you can do, please do, because we need to end SARS and we need to end it now, and we need to reform the whole police force entirely. We need to normalize creatives walking around with their laptops without being afraid that they will be stopped and extorted or possibly killed and threatened and not going back to their families. We need to make our elders know that 9 to 5 is not the only job, because they were not even jobs for us in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's the only message. End SARS. SARS must end. SARS must go. End police brutality. All these hashtags, we need to amplify them. So, if you love me, even if you don't love me and you stumble upon this video, please do something about it. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Okay? Bye. Checking out.